The time is 1970. The planet Earth has a problem: overpopulation. Something must be done about it.
Well, gentlemen, what do you think of the idea?
We all think it will work.
According to our observations, the moon is completely uninhabited.
There's room for all the people on Earth who want to go.
3 weeks later, an explorer team is selected. I'm Dan Carter, head of that team.
We know there are no living creatures on the moon, but we don't know about the climate and terrain there. We have to find out if it is fit for humans.
We'll get that information for you, sir. Don't worry. And so, with the good wishes of our fellow men, we blasted off from Earth.
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
It took less than a minute for us to leave Earth's atmosphere, to penetrate the black emptiness of outer space.
Wonder what we'll find on the moon.
What can we find? There's no life there.
How do we know there's no life on the moon? How can we be sure? I've got a strange feeling about it.
3 days after takeoff, we reached our destination.
There!
Get to your stations. We're going to land. We picked a spot and came down smooth and easy.
Well, we made it. We're the first Earthmen ever to set foot on another world.
All right, let's start looking around. We've got a job to do. We began to explore the lunar surface, searching for an area where humans could exist and grow food. At first we saw nothing suitable, but then...
Look! Down here! There's a valley with trees and grass. No one ever dreamt the moon held anything like this.
It seemed just what we were looking for, but we had to make sure. We had to go down and examine it.
If this valley checks out okay, our job will be done.
We went into the valley and began to explore it. At first, everything was fine. But then...
Hey! What's that noise? It sounds like heavy footsteps.
Footsteps? But our scientists said the moon was uninhabited.
The noise is getting louder! It's coming closer!
And then we saw the incredible, the unbelievable.
It's a giant!
He's as big as a house.
My blood froze as I watched the awesome creature come toward us, shaking the very ground with his enormous weight.
He's going to attack us!
And we didn't bring our weapons.
Head for the ship!
But the menacing giant came after us. He had no intention of letting us escape.
Hurry up! He's gamey!
Across the rough, barren moonscape we raced, until finally we reached the ship.
Faster! Faster!
As soon as all of us were inside the spacecraft.
Get set! I'm going to blast off!
Right! Let's get going! There was a fast countdown, and then we blasted off. But a second later...
What happened?
We've stopped. We're not moving. I don't understand. There's nothing could have made us stop so suddenly. Unless...
It's the giant! He's holding the ship!
Look out! He's trying to grab us!
We tried to duck, to dodge the reaching, grasping fingers. But we couldn't. The giant's hand moved too fast.
I'm caught! I can't get loose!
He's got us all!
I guess this is it.
We don't stand a chance.
But instead of finishing us off, the gargantuan creature released us.
I don't understand. What's he letting us go for?
Maybe he never intended to hurt us. Maybe he just wants to make contact with us, to tell us something. And a moment later, we had our answer.
This is a record playing. You are gazing at a giant robot, left here by the people of Atlantis, the first mortals ever to land on the moon.
Holy smoke! The giant's not alive! He's just a robot!
We ordered this robot to remain safely in hiding on the moon.
In hiding? That's why our scientists didn't spot him on their telescopes.
In hiding until other explorers landed on the moon. At that time, the robot is to make contact with you. To tell you that this celestial body already belongs to the Empire of Atlantis.
It's over. There's nothing else on the record.
But what are we going to do? The Empire of Atlantis became extinct ages ago. All record that remains of them is this robot.
We don't know what happened to the civilization of Atlantis. They may even still exist somewhere in the universe today. And if so, the moon does belong to them. And so, we decided to leave. We repaired our ship's door, and once again we blasted off. This time the giant robot allowed us to go.
We'll have to find another uninhabited world. One which we could be the first to claim.
Yes! The next robot to be left on a planet will be ours.
Funny though about Atlantis. I wonder what happened to it. Will we ever hear from them again?
In a universe this big and strange, who can tell? Who can tell?